think we can all agree that dating has changed drastically over the past 20 to even 50 years. I mean, nowadays we Tinder, we text, and we clearly have a lot of casual sex. My name's Adam Litolce from sexyconfidence.com, and in this video right now, I'm gonna read you some letters that were handwritten from my grandfather to my grandma back when he was courting her in 1942. And you know what? There's some really important lessons to be learned from these letters. Keep watching. Now, I kid you not, my grandfather literally sat down and meticulously handwrote my grandmother hundreds of love letters as he was trying to get her to marry him. And here's one of the passages. Dear sweetie, Hardy, and how are you? I'm fine. Do you still love me? I love you. Let's make it official. Darling, I wish you were here with me so that after a hard day's work, I would come home to you with an empty lunchbox and a full heart. But I thought I would receive a letter from you and was all prepared for it. Imagine my surprise when I found none. I know you must be busy, honey, so you are forgiven. Now let's translate that into the 21st century dating scene. Where are you? Why didn't you respond to my text? Nowadays with social media and texting, we really don't allow each other to miss one another. I mean, imagine how much you would actually miss someone back in 1942 when you'd have to write them a letter and then check the mail every single day to see if they actually responded to that letter. That is basically what my grandfather was going through every single day when he hadn't heard from my grandma yet. So one lesson we can learn from this is allow yourself to miss your partner. Give each other a little bit of space. Now I believe that actually space can amplify the intensity of any relationship in a very good way. And even though we can access someone with their iPhones and text them or Facebook them or tweet them at any time, it doesn't mean that you should actually go ahead and do it. Here's the second passage I found. I'm so anxious to see you, dear. It's so funny. The radio is on and the song is saying, I can't resist you. I'm yours completely, from my head to my toes. I try to be strong, but it's difficult. Now let's translate that into the 21st century dating scene. I want to do some naughty things to you tonight. Listen, I am so happy that it's socially acceptable and encouraged to have sex before marriage. I strongly personally believe that sexual compatibility is a critical criteria to a long-lasting love with someone, and that should definitely be known before you commit yourself to someone for life. But with that said, I think today's openness to sexuality can sometimes kill sexual tension. Now this is really weird to think about in regards to my grandparents, so let's make this a little bit more general. I mean, could you imagine back in the day the sexual tension that exists between two people that have waited literally years, waited a lifetime before they finally get to have sex with one another? So my message today is not for you to wait till marriage to have sex, unless of course that's your choice, but instead to enjoy the tension that's created by waiting just a little bit longer to hook up or to sleep with someone before really getting to know them on any type of emotional level. So if you're trying to figure out whether or not you should sleep with someone, well, when in doubt, just wait. Trust me, it's gonna be worth the wait. Now here's the last passage. Darling, you're absolutely right. From now on, the more I can save, the sooner I'll be able to get married and prove to you that I want to get married as soon as possible. To get married just as you want, sooner in fact. Oh, you want to get married? Well, good luck. I can't even get an interview, nonetheless a job. You know what? If you want to buy the ring, you go ahead and buy it. I'll reimburse you when I can. I actually found a brand new report that just came out that actually predicts that people under the age of 35 are more likely now to be single forever than ever before. And it basically rests solely on the fact that, at least the study found, that the quality most women are looking for in a husband is a secure job. But the big problem is, as the report shows, that young guys nowadays are more and more likely to be unemployed. Think about it this way. 50 years ago, there were 139 single young guys with jobs for every 100 single women. So if you're a single gal looking for a guy with a job, the odds were totally in your favor. But cutscene to today, there are only 91 employed single men for every 100 single women. So basically, if every single guy with a job hitched up with every single woman, there would still be 9% of women left on their own. So ladies, if you're struggling to find a man with a job, don't blame yourself, blame the economy. So if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give it a like on YouTube. That helps me out a lot. And don't forget to subscribe on YouTube right here. And also, if you'd like to learn how to be able to inject a little bit more romance into your love life, go ahead and click anywhere on this video. You can click anywhere on this video right now, and I'm going to show you a few strategies on how to go ahead and meet high quality guys and what to do once you start actually dating them. I'll speak to you soon. Thanks so much for watching. Dearest sweetie Hardy, dearest sweetie Hardy, and how are you? I'm fine. Do you still love me? I love you. Let's make it mutual. God, this guy was so poetic. Charlie, you were romantic. A lot to learn from you, man.